1. Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. You put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend. 2. I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you're not in this world to live up to mine. 3. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. 4. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. 5. Don't fear failure. Not failure, but low aim is the crime. In great attempts it is glorious even to fail. 6. Be happy, but never satisfied. 7. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. 8. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. 9. Mistakes are always forgivable, if one has the courage to admit them. 10. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. 11. Life itself is your teacher, and you are in a state of constant learning. 12. It is the life of perfection which seems to be incomplete, and of fullness which seems to be empty. 13. To spend time is to pass it in a specified manner. To waste time is to expend it thoughtlessly or carelessly. We all have time to either spend or waste, and it is our decision what to do with it. But once passed, it is gone forever. If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of. 14. You can never invite the wind, but you must leave the window open. 15. A fat belly cannot believe that such a thing as hunger exists. 16. Nothingness means no thingness. There is only process happening. When we accept and enter this nothingness, the void, then the desert starts to bloom. 17. Like everyone else, you want to learn the way to win, but never to accept the way to lose. To accept defeat, to learn to die, is to be liberated from it. Once you accept, you are free to flow and to harmonize. Fluidity is the way to an empty mind. You must free your ambitious mind and learn the art of dying. 18. You know how I like to think of myself? As a human being. 19. We have more faith in what we imitate than in what we originate. We cannot derive a sense of absolute certitude from anything which has its root in us. The most poignant sense of insecurity comes from standing alone. We are not alone when we imitate. 20. When I look around, I always learn something, and that is to be always yourself, and to express yourself, to have faith in yourself. Do not go out and look for a successful personality and duplicate it, which seems to me to be the prevalent thing happening in Hong Kong. Like they always copy mannerisms, but they'll never start from the very root of his being, which is, how can I be me? 21. Most people can talk without listening. Very few can listen without talking. 22. The superior man lets himself be guided. He does not go ahead blindly, but learns from the situation what is demanded of him and then follows. 23. An intelligent mind is one which is constantly learning, never concluding. Styles and patterns have come to conclusion, therefore they have ceased to be intelligent. 24. Oftentimes people come up to me and ask, Bruce, are you really that good? I say, well, if I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. But if I tell you I'm no good, you'll know I'm lying. I have the absolute confidence not to be number 2, but then I have enough sense also to realize that there can be no number 1. 25. To be humble to superiors is duty, to equals is courtesy, to inferiors is nobleness, and to all safety. 26. A learned man once went to visit a Zen teacher to inquire about Zen. As the Zen teacher talked, the learned man frequently interrupted to express his own opinion about this or that. Finally, the Zen teacher stopped talking and began to serve tea to the learned man. He poured the cup full, then kept pouring until the cup overflowed. Stop, said the learned man. The cup is full. No more can be poured in. Like this cup, you are full of your own opinions, replied the Zen teacher. If you do not first empty your cup, how can you taste my cup of tea?